Welcome everyone to my sort of series thing about um for things I'd like before I do get started. My voice does sound a bit different because I've got a bit of a head cold. Hopefully it is just that. Um, if anyone is wondering why my voice sounds a bit different, that is pretty much all it is from. So pretty much what this sort of series thing is well, as the title will be, 10 things I'd like to see add classes I've asked around on the Xbox posts and all that. Um, for stuff other people like as well. Also, if you want to see anything that I haven't mentioned, down in the comments, I'll probably be putting out a few of these type of videos. But the first comment is I think it's Vital Room. I think it's from. They said maybe Bed Wars, which I kind of had a look at Bed Wars, which I think I looked up was pretty much where it sort of like you must like use beds to like explode, kill each other or something. It must be, which I thought that'd be interesting as like a game mode, which that'd probably more so the thing. Possibly I don't know, but that does seem quite interesting if that was added to Minecraft. Next comment is from I think it's pronounced Alexa. Um, they said a feature where you could tap LB on an enchanted bottle and store XP as a bottle of enchanting. When I heard that one, I thought that's quite interesting because I mean, yes, I know there's a lot of duplication glitches and stuff. A lot of people might say will ruin if they added something like that in, but all you did do if you're going to duplicate something like that as well, is just the normal enchanting bottle. But I thought that'd be quite interesting. But they could add it as a say craft something called like a say an emptying bottle, which maybe I don't know what type of recipe you'd have it as. Most like a normal bulk. Maybe you need like say one level of XP, which I reckon that'd be cool. Or maybe like one bar to enchant the body bottle, so you can actually use that for later on, in case you want to in case you end up dying, you still have a heap of XP, and that'd be pretty cool to add. From a friend of mine, Draco. Um, one thing, or a few things he's told me, and one of them is more dog textures like cats and that. So that'd be interesting. That like, cause if people want sort of like well, it's not, you know, all those different cats and that they should add that for the wolves, um, or specifically more dogs, which I thought that'd be interesting. Because one thing, in some ways, I wouldn't mind seeing you say in the snow on the white wolves, and say maybe the plains area you might find say a husky or something like that, um, or maybe a sheep. Well, that might be a husky top of my head, but like say you find a sheepdog sort of thing, and that'd be interesting to find sort of out like they really should add stuff like that and change up the wolves and that, because there is only the one type of wolf in like a heap of different cat types. So they really should look at adding that in, which it'd be quite interesting. So the next one is from Flighter. They said they should add more add modern villages, which technically I suppose something I say they already have because of the, but they kind of did and didn't really upgrade the system in a lot of ways when you kind of think about it. Because so what I'm sort of understanding from that, for like to add modern villages or sort of something I see is maybe something like say you sign some villagers to say chop wood or mine some stone, right? Which would be something interesting. They had something like that into the game. Actually, I might because I think there might be a mod out there to do that, but that'd be a really cool thing to add just into the game in general. From Rex, he said which that could be another thing of like a game mode where say sort of I should have wrote out a list actually, a list but I don't have a list sort of thing. But they should like again, but say yeah, the animals are changed, or maybe just add dinosaurs into the. I don't really think a lot of people probably would in some ways mine, but some probably would if they added dinosaurs in Minecraft because I don't think it per se is canon. I don't know. I'm not quite sure if anything's really canon, but it'd be interesting like a game mode so where it's like a survival mode where say dinosaurs come after you. Or say you can tame and ride them would be the interesting thing for that. But yeah, definitely a mode or actually add some type of dinosaurs into the game. But I know they have bones, kind of. So this which again, there's a couple more from him. Which I thought I sort of I'm thinking the same way with it as well. It's so he said they could try drying out zombie flesh to get away, and then this which I thought that'd be interesting. One I thought of is be making like a free thing to like freeze it to making this what do you call it purified so that you can eat we could add in and make that like wolves it heals them up say more I'm sort of thinking that would actually be something cool for them to add actually. So this one is from sort of thing that I want. It's with saddles. We need to add something with saddles. Some sort of new thing. They've got in the new that Ender update, Nether update. They've got those things you can ride around. But like I've got in one of my worlds, I've got literally a chest full of saddles plus extra saddles, which raids and that. But yes, only things you can really use saddles on are the horse, the pigs, and those new mobs. Now, something I would like um, with the saddles, either a way to break them down to other stuff or trade them, or possibly uh, make a thing where it's like, say, new mobs for to use, or like the Dragon Mount mod in a minute, but add something like that in, so you can sort of ride those around. So that this I fly back what I said about the with the dragon egg. There's not really much you can do. The only thing I suppose you can do is decoration. Now, I would honestly like to see the thing added in Minecraft for the Ender Dragon egg. So, like the Dragon mod, I think it's called. You can have your own baby dragon, grow it up into Ender Dragon, and all that stuff. Which I reckon would be really cool for them to add some of that because, again, if you put a whole heap of saddles, you don't have to have them sitting in a chest or you just chuck them away. It would actually give a lot of players that incentive to sort of saddles and stuff like that, and also help getting through Mike so much easier. Like honestly, I think we all know how annoying it is right now to like either travel through the end, the Nether, from one teleport thing to another, which there's like the block limit, which is annoying. So yeah, something like the to fix up the Ender Dragon egg and add something. So the next one is another one, Drake. He said, just looking here, add tomatoes and lettuce. And he said, add an achievement for throwing a tomato. Um, now, and he has another thing about placeable milk equals cheese block. That would be a really cool thing for like um, Minecraft. We really need to think about it as well, or Mojang, whoever runs it now. Add like a farming update. So, I think the crops are in the mud now, like that you can eat wheat, carrot, potato, beetroot, and wheat. I think those are all. Add a whole new stuff into the game, right, and make it a sort of thing where um, within that sort of update new crops and that you can like make new foods like survival evolved. You can like throw a heap of stuff into a cooker and make like dishes of certain like either burgers or a drink. Add something like that in a lot again, mate. Maybe so because I know there's mods out there. People either don't have a computer. I mean, I've got a computer, but Minecraft doesn't run properly on it, so I'm trying to out for a new one. Hopefully, I get that sooner or later. But a lot of people still prefer to play on the console, which not always I do. Because again, there's no issue you playing on one thing or your other mates are on something else. But um, they need to add something like that into the game. Um, so say you can with the bread, say you add make a new tool, call it a knife. Say when you um, say make a machine or something. I don't know how they do it, but say you put the knife on the bread or something and it cuts it in half. You you got two slabs of bread. Then like we should put the the bread down. Then like all those new crops, say like the lettuce, tomato, pineapple, whatever else there is out there. Add those in, and so you can place them in the new sandwiches. But then make the sandwiches like sort of the more you have. Well, say there has to be a limit. There's got to be a limit on how much you can put there. One like some have like 50 stacks of beef and tomato and all that on like this massive sandwich that goes all up in the sky and expect them to actually be able to eat that. Make it say, ooh, I'd probably say maybe 20 blocks, sort of thing. So like 20 involves the bread. So say you did want to say do bread, filling, and then bread. You could do something like they should add something like that in, which again it'd be really cool. It'd be really cool if you took that to the and the dragon, say like different combos gave you um, different abilities or something. So that's something they should really consider for like a farmer's up. So next one, another one was let's find it again. Was thinking about mice and redstone. Not quite sure what he meant by that. I'll have to ask him, which I might so go back on that in another video after I ask him that. But that'd be interesting to see actually. If I'm sort of understanding that like wireless redstone. I don't know, maybe a block or something that like connect to redstone that go over so now thing. I don't know, but again I'll have to ask him for that. About that I'll have to I'll push back on that in another video probably. So last one, because I think this should be number now. Something I would like to add see added in would be we'll see with like the new villages an archer villager, which say in every villager town there's like say four archer built, and say their workstation is like those, what do you call them? So like arm or weapon stands. Actually, that's nothing. I'll actually touch in another video as well, but like an archer stand for them. Have like people like both. They assign to them like they go up to there. So make it so they teleport up there. But make it so like they defend the village. And possibly maybe add like a sword villager. And maybe them specifically you can in, emeralds into their sort of inventory and get them either give them better armor, invest more emeralds in them so they get better armor. Would be cool. Kind of waste of emerald at the end of the day if they die, but kind of that'd be cool. So that's pretty much all I've got from. So if anyone has, or if he's have any more ideas added, either find me on the Xbox and send me a message through that, which my page on YouTube. It has my gamer tag for or if you just want to send it straight through on YouTube, I'll have a look at them. And also probably if you don't, if I'll probably ask you as well if you want to as well. Just because if you don't want your name in the video, I'll just put it on like anonymous or something like that. Just because I know some people do want to comment and don't want their names in the videos, which is fair enough. But should be off of this. And I'll see how many more in the next video, which will probably be about 10. But yeah, remember to subscribe to the channel for more videos.